I'm Eunice Iñada from Sterling Desk, and today we're diving into Xphere, a blockchain project that's tackling some of the biggest challenges in the space: scalability, real-world adoption, and security. But what makes Xphere different? How is it shaping the future of digital assets and Web3? To help us understand, we're joined by Krit, co-founder at Xphere. We'll talk about the inspiration behind the project, the team driving it forward, and how they're working with governments, businesses, and users to build something truly impactful. Plus, we'll explore Xpere's approach to regulation, identity security, and the concept of the meta revolution, what that means, and why it matters. So let's jump in. Krit, can you start by giving us an overview of Xphere and what sets it apart from its competitors?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. First of all, nice to meet you, everyone. Yeah. So here, actually, I'm just going to give you a little bit about the Xphere, what exactly we are doing, and how exactly Xphere sets it apart from other blockchain projects. So, Xphere is a next generation blockchain platform, and that solves the problems of speed and decentralization and the security that many blockchain right now, I think, is struggling with. So how do we solve this problem? So you can say, or sets its part. You can say, in addition, we just follow up the dual chain architectures where POS and the POW coexist. And in parallel, we are also having it's a main chain and which we are using for the transaction process, and proof chain, which we are using for the validator selections. So that's actually the things which is sets it apart from other blockchain. So here we are just mixed two types of consensus algorithms. You can say POS and the POW. And rather than that, like Xphere integrates Ethereum compatibility, like EVM, and we are also using optimized PBFT consensus mechanism, and SHA 256 based POW for the secure validations and all, which offering high throughput like in the Ethereum, like 4,000 transactions per second, which add the robust security, seamless developers integrations and all. So which I feel like in the other blockchains which currently do not have all those things. So that's actually the set part. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for sharing that. That's a lot of stuff that I also I also don't find in other gate chains. So with that, I want to ask, what inspired the creation of Xphere? Can you share the story behind its inception and the problems you set out to solve?
Yeah, of course. If we are just going through in the previous era, like POW, like proof of work, so is perfectly decentralized, but it cannot solve the problems of speed. Okay, then comes the POS, which overcomes the speeds, but it gives up the blind spots of the blockchains and all. And the team aimed to build a scalable, secure, and user-friendly blockchain platform. Means I am here saying about the Xphere team, which is probably just to find pros of things of both POW and POS, and we are trying to mix all those pros things on here and create the Xphere. And already we just build Xphere 1.0 previously. So here is we launched the Xphere 2.0, which was launched actually 2 weeks back. And here we are just created to overcome the limitations of its predecessors. So it means like Xphere 1.0, which actually facing the issues before, like limited accessibility, dropped the transactions sometimes, and inconsistent block generations. So that's actually the main concern for us in the export 1.0, which we are just trying to overcome through Xphere 2.0.
Oh, that's nice. So just this year you launched Xphere 2.0, right? So you mentioned that your team built a scalable, secure, and user-friendly blockchain platform. Now that got me intrigued. So can you tell us more about the team behind Xphere and what expertise and experience do each of them bring to the project?
So yeah, here the team behind the Xphere, you can say we are having the experienced blockchain developers and all. which we are just using right now in to development of ecosystems and all. Since we are right now in the layer one blockchain, so probably we are having a lot of experts who is just working in the layer one concession mechanisms and all, which is POW and the POS part. And rather than that, we are also working in the growing the ecosystems and the smart contract development thing. So all the team members who is just right now working is very much experienced in the research part, first of all, and rather than having the huge experience in the blockchain area. So they are just smart and genius in all their fields, and so that they can just make this layer one uh, means you can say as a dual chain architectures, as I mentioned before. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all geniuses because Xphere 2.0 just launched and it was an upgrade from Xphere 1.0, which already had a lot of stuff different from other blockchains. So, while building Xphere, I want to know what challenges you faced and how, in particular, were you able to overcome them? Any key lessons learned along the way?
Yeah, so here actually we worked on actually the rebuilding the mainnet for the scalability, and as a result actually we launched this mainnet 2 weeks ago. And of course we are here because there were users who always waited for us and supported us and believe in us. And we are going to thrive and succeed to bring more rewards and joy to our ecosystems users despite any challenges and all. Yeah.
That's so nice to hear. So it's always important that we have supporters because they help bring the visions to life, and they're our consumers as well. So, what are the key objectives of Xphere right now? And other than the Xphere 2.0 that you launched a while back, what kind of long-term impact do you hope to achieve?
So ideally, we want to provide, playground for the developers who are just going to create the dApps in our mainnet. So that's actually the key objectives. Since it is a fast and mining is also possible, so it is good place for the developers to play. And our goal is to first of all attract the union members and the dApps, and also have many miners who can join our mainnet. And the union ecosystems and the miners will make our mainnet actually the three with the stronger roots. So those are actually the things which we are right now just looking forward to.
You mentioned those plans, and I hear that they're really big plans. But how does Xphere plan to overcome common blockchain challenges like scalability, which I know is at your forefront already, user experience, and real world adaptation?
So as I mentioned, in fact, as we already launched 1.0 version, which was not supporting previously the EVM, so had actually the huge barrier for the entry of the developers and all. And now many ecosystem can enter the Xphere through the EVM compatibility. We are just providing EVM compatibility in the Xphere 2.0 onwards. So any builders or any developers who would like to build the dApp on our platform, they can just easily build it, because a lot of libraries, a lot of things was there right now available in the for the EVM compatible tools, and everything is right now we are providing. In addition, we are also having the Zgap wallet that provides the by the Xphere team, and the Tamsha and Explorer are optimized for the UI UX, so that the users can access the blockchain more easily. So a lot of ecosystem tools are there which can comfort to the developers who would like to just build the dApps in our platforms.
Oh, that's very nice. It's like I noticed that Xphere is really user centered and you cater to the users, to the ecosystem, and you want to build a stronger community. And I see that you're making efforts. So I'm applauding you for that. Now I want to ask you to share specific use cases where your blockchain will make a difference.
Yeah, so actually the fast speed and the low fees can be seen as the first accessible case, you can just say. And of course, many L2 mainnets have to overcome this part. But we are in L1 mainnet and can take block rewards with the miners. So that's actually the difference. And rather than that, it also has the advantage of being able to, continuously increase a value by applying a decrease rate every year rather than a block rewards halving. So here you will get the two opportunities, like to the miners who can just mine it and get the rewards, and in parallel you will get the ultimately the same speed as L2 mainnet having. So those are the things which you can say like make difference from other blockchains.
Yeah, as a user, I really prioritize the platforms that are fast and also have low fees because, of course, I don't want my earnings to get deducted even more. And I see that you're offering rewards as well, so that's really a plus. And I know that if it's a plus for me, then it's a plus for other users as well.
Yeah, right.
So
So it's a play where the developers is plus for the miners, and even you can say, okay, it's a fastest speed which you are getting for the low fees. Yeah, so it's a great combinations of POW and the POS where users can get that. Not only the users but miners also get the advantage.
yeah, I feel like especially nowadays that mining is becoming more and more common, your platform is offering a lot to them, like to the miners. If this comes out, then I expect that a lot of users will surge in. Yeah, we need to give more attention to Xphere. That's what I'm finding here. So with that, now that your company, your project is growing really fast, I want to know how you're working with governments, businesses, and other stakeholders to build a stronger ecosystem.
Yeah, so Xphere is right now partnering with the Lao government to provide a Web3 ID system. So you heard about the Laos and all, correct? So those are the country, very good country in the South Asian country, South Asian, Southeastern Asia. So we just do the partnering with the Lao government to provide the Web3 ID systems for them. And of course, when you contribute to provide the services and utilizing our mainnet to various companies and the governments in this area. So that's the only the key things which we are just right now, looking forward.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that as well. I heard so much about Xphere, about your goals. Now I want to see where you're setting yourself in 5 years. What milestones are you aiming to achieve in the next 5 years?
Yeah, so in the coming 5 years, actually, Xphere aim to be a leading blockchain platform in the in the decentralized applications, of course, with a thriving ecosystems of the dApps and enterprises and the users. Milestone includes the you can say include achieving full Ethereum interoperability. Right now, we are almost, but again, we are just trying to achieve full and onboarding 1000 plus dApps and the stabilizing governance mechanism for community driven decision making. So that's like the key things in the decentralization part. So we are just working on this area currently. Yeah.
Okay, to dive deeper into that, I wanna know what is Xphere's strategy for integrating BDCs, stable coins, and other digital assets into everyday transactions.
Yeah, so Xphere strategy involves enabling seamless interoperability between the CBDC, stablecoin, and other digital assets through its Ethereum compatibility infrastructure. First of all, and by offering low fees and the high throughput, Xphere positions itself as a hub for everyday transactions involving the digital assets. So those are the actually the things which we are just moving forwards.
Yeah, I can see that the low fees are really gonna make an impact, and that's one of the things that I'm searching for in the platforms that I use as well. But another thing that I look for, and I know other users also look for, is security. So I want to know your approach regarding security, especially when dealing with personal identity data and asset tokenization.
Yeah, so Xphere actually prioritize securities through SHA 256 based POW for validation selection, and in case of randomized minor validators assignments and the aliens restricted minings and all. For personal identity data, and asset tokenization. Xphere employs cryptographic proofs and the zero knowledge, proofs or protocol to ensure the privacy and the integrity. So we are just planning to just integrate ZK related things also, so that not only the other person but users or who is just going to use in Xphere, they can just keep maintain their privacy through ZK rules and all.
Oh, that's so nice. It's very, I don't know, refreshing to hear that you have security, a strong security protocol in place, because especially now that we've been hearing a lot of crypto scams going on, especially since we know that crypto is supposed to minimize scams, but there's a lot going on lately, and it's just so nice that Xphere is focused on not only on providing fast and low fees to its users, but also security as well.
Yeah, to the key things in the security. That's the reason we are just going to in the POW part. Like in the Bitcoin networks, actually the security is very much tight, and we can just get those security through the SHA mechanism, which we are just following. And as I mentioned, this is since this is a combination of POS and the POW, as a dual architecture, so we can achieve both of the things in parallel. So that's the key things, or which is as I mentioned in the first questions, which that's apart from us from other L1 network. You will find a lot of L1 network right now available, but never you will find it who is having the dual architecture right now, which we are having. So that's like the unique feature, or you can say unique blockchain right now in the market. So that's the only things which we are just put ourselves as a higher priority.
Mm-mm. It's a perfect combination, like just combining multiple security systems as once. It's something that you won't find in other blockchains that just want to, get it over and done with, but not focus on security of its users. So feel that Xphere is gonna bring that meta revolution in place. So speaking of that, while reviewing your vision, we noticed that there is the term called meta revolution. So can you explain what this means for Xphere and how does it shape your long-term strategy?
So yeah, of course, the term meta revolution actually reflects Xphere visions of transforming how decentralized ecosystems operate by integrating scalability, security, and interoperability. This shapes its long-term strategy of creating a unified blockchain infrastructure that bridges existing ecosystems like Ethereum and next generation innovations, driving the evolution of decentralized applications and the services. So that is the things which are our motto, and using that we are just trying to provide our services to the users and the other enterprises at all.
Thank you so much for that, Krit. It's really an honor to be here speaking with you, especially that I know your future and I can foresee that you really have a strong strategy for both security and providing a top-tier service to your users, to your miners. So as a number of 13 Desk and as one of the people you're partnered with, it's really an honor to be speaking here with you. So thank you so much for gracing us today. And we hope to learn more about Xphere in the coming time. And we hope to see you in the next interviews just to know the status of Xphere and Xphere 3.0 might look like or something else. So thank you so much, Krit. If you have any other message to the viewers and how you can invite them to be part of the Xphere community, please go ahead.
Yes. Yeah, nice to meet you, first of all. And then afterwards, okay, of course, I have a message for the, in the developers and the other viewers. Of course, we are having the L1 blockchain, and which provides all those EVM facilities which you require. And even we are having the mining facilities for the validators and all. So I would like to just, invite everyone who can just build the dApps in our, L1 blockchains. We are very much happy to provide all those ecosystem tools and the services so that they can just build their applications in our blockchain network in low fees and with the fastest speeds and all. Yeah, rather than that, we are also supporting other members, which is called the unity members, who would like to just join our community and all, they can just easily join us through their invest in our layer 1 blockchain. So a lot of options are there, and it's since it's a right now it's a beginning stage, and anybody who is just in the Web3 field are most welcome, and join our L1 blockchain ASAP. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Very much. Thank you very much, Krit. Thank you very much to the Xphere team. We hope to see more of you in the coming 13 Desk events and live streams. So see you in the next one. Nice to meet you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye.